We do begin tonight with the breaking news at the busiest airport here in the U.S., Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta. Tonight, authorities say they moved in quickly to avert what could have been a horrific mass shooting, they say. The suspect's family alerting police a short time before the takedown. Surveillance video tonight showing the suspect walking through the airport. Authorities believe he may have been monitoring the busy TSA lines. The airport crowded with travelers. You can hear the suspect right there. Police body camera video showing the moment he's confronted by the officers taken down. The suspect screaming as he's placed in handcuffs. Authorities say just outside the airport, they recovered an AR-15 assault-style rifle and 27 rounds of ammunition in his truck. Police believe he was scoping out the airport before going back out to his truck where he had that weapon and ammunition. Faith Abube leading us off tonight. She's on the scene in Atlanta.
Bro. What the fuck?
Tonight, a potential mass shooting thwarted at the world's busiest airport during rush hour. This is the moment police say 49-year-old Billy Cagle enters Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport with plans to open fire in the terminal. An assault rifle and 27 rounds of ammunition just steps away in his truck.
I do believe that Mr. Cagle was headed back to his truck to retrieve it, and I do believe he was likely to use that weapon inside the crowded terminal that he had just seen.
Police say this surveillance video shows Cagle parking that truck outside the packed terminal today around 9:30 a.m. Cagle walking inside, appearing to survey the TSA lines.
He seemed to be very interested in the TSA check-in area, which you can see was heavily crowded with travelers.
It's then that officers approach Cagle after police say they received a tip from the suspect's hometown more than an hour away.
Hartsfield Police Department was alerted by the family of Mr. Cagle that he was streaming on social media.
He was finna
that
do
he
it.
was headed to the airport, in their words, to shoot it up.
Officers immediately taking Cagle into custody right there in the terminal. Later searching that truck where police say they found an AR-15 style rifle and ammunition.
27
Loaded.
or more lives could have been lost today. This crisis, we're thankful to God and to good information and good intel and good people for this crisis being averted.
And David, authorities flagging that family for flagging those basically what was or could have been a really difficult situation. In the meantime, the authorities are saying that suspect is a convicted felon with mental health issues, and tonight he is behind bars on multiple charges. David.
Wait. He's a felon with mental health problems, but he has a firearm? And not just any firearm, he's an AR, an ARP. Wait a minute. How? Man. Unless he obtained the gun prior to him having the felony and they never came back to confiscate the gun from him, take the gun from him. But then he has mental health problems too. Thank God he went in there to scope the place out first, didn't go in there blindly and start shooting, because it gave the officers time to actually go in there and apprehend the guy. And shout out to the family for snitching, because look, if they didn't snitch on his family and allow him to do that, he would have killed at least, he had 27 bullets in there in the clip, one in the chamber, because he had one ready. He would have killed at least 20 people, bro. The 223s will hit you, and it'll blow your arm off, for real. You don't want to get hit by a 223. I'd rather get hit by a 9 or a 22, of course, right? That being said, what the hell? What is going on with people, bro? Take care of y'all. So if you're mentally sick, bro, don't harm other people because you sick, because you tired of life. Don't harm other people, bro. Go just take care of yourself. Go see somebody, bro. For real. This mental health shit is getting out of control. Like, I don't feel like this is happening in any other country, for real. Then you mix that with the guns, bro. Y'all tweaking. At the airport, full of black people. Anybody, actually. This is Atlanta, the biggest airport in the country. I remember going through this airport. That's scary, because he just pulled out at random and just got out. If they didn't even have like the sense to look for him, they'd just think he's looking for somebody, waiting for them to come out. And he would have just went back to the car, got the gun, came back in and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been horrific. So that family's a lifestyle. I wonder how they got in contact with them, for real. You know what I'm saying? So he drove an hour to get there, damn near, I guess they're saying. He live in a town an hour away. He drove there with an ARP. And you know how I know this dude is sick in the head? The ARP ain't got no scopes. It ain't even got regular iron sights on it, bro. It literally just got a rail, Piccadilly rail, and that's it. He got a rail on the AR, and that's it. no scope, no iron sights. So he was just finna free ball it. I'm not saying you still can't hit people without it. I'm just saying he must have just got the box and said, all right, let me blick him up. This dude is dumb. This dude is dumb, and I'm glad that they got him. And then he got the look. You don't want me to be an officer, man. For real. You do not want me to be an officer of the law, because I'm going to enforce it. I got to. I was given that. I had to take the oath. And the reason I say that is because, look, when he came in that door, this dude, regular dude, wouldn't even have noticed, bro. Swear to God, you wouldn't have noticed this guy. He basically, nobody would have seen this other than the suspicion of him not having any bags. But some people don't even think that much because you're not trying to push past TSA or nothing. He just would have just tried to shoot the people. He's just looking for a busy crowd. And good thing he went in there first and tried to scope it out before he went back to his car, gave him time to pick him up. And then when they grab him, look at this nigga, look.
You can hear the suspect
Bro, they're not even touching you, bro. You screaming. They're not even touching you. Bro, if it was me, I'll put my foot in his ass. Facts. I'll kick him right in the sphincter. I don't care. Yep. Sorry. He was finna take some lives off my life. I just tried to save everybody. Would have kicked him right in the sphincter, G. Tighten it all up. Look, but they barely touching this man. Look at him. Barely touching him.
Body camera video
He
showing
took,
the moment he's confronted by the officers
look,
taken
the
down.
thing is, they letting his
Suspect
hand get
screaming
all
as he
free. The
placed in
hand should
handcuffs.
be, you know what I'm saying? That hand that he got right there. Ooh-wee. Good old ARP. What is that? An arrow? Yeah, you see that A on the side right there? That's an arrow. AERO. AR. Yeah.
The airport, they recovered an AR-15 assault-style rifle and 27 rounds of ammunition in his truck. Police believe he was...
Shit, I can't even tell. That shit all blacked out. But that's an ARP. That's nice, though. But look, he ain't got no sights on it.
Scoping out the airport
No iron sights or nothing. This dude's just goofy. What the fuck? What is going on with people? They're just so weird and confused.
In Atlanta.
Take care of y'all, man. That's just a warning for everybody that think life is just nonchalant. You can lose your life at any moment. I bet none of these people in this building knew that something like that could bust off until it did. And I'm glad that the family came in, because the family, even though it's their family member, they had to call for the safety of them. Like, and the thing is, if the family didn't call, and I hope they do charge this guy, because there's a possibility he might get off because of the fact that he did not come in there with a gun. The gun was in his car. So then now you have to think about intent, because if he just went in there, even though the family said he was going to go in there and shoot it up, he didn't actually go inside with a firearm. You get what I'm saying? So and I want to play the devil's advocate on this, because you got to see how the court system works. A public defendant or lawyer or attorney, if they defend this guy, that's their job to do so. They will find the loopholes. They're like, well, there's no way he might have said that. The family took it wrong, and he went to the airport looking for a friend, couldn't find her, but the gun was in the car. He didn't bring the gun in the car, so there was no intent to kill anyone. So motherfuckers can fight that, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to like jump on the other side and see how the other people are seeing it, because if you see it that way, then you would understand that that's how the lawyer will take this to court and try to fight it. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm thinking too broad of it, but I want to just say, like, people are in the airports, they chilling, they trying to get home or they trying to get in, and something like that heinously could happen. And it would take out a lot of people. You know, sometimes ARs will hit one person and go through you, go to the next. You know what I'm saying? Definitely depending on what type of ammunition he got. High penetration ammunition, it's going to really go through green tips. You know what I'm saying? Some people get the red tips. Sad moment in history, man. I'm glad that stopped. And honestly, and be honest, that's what was supposed to happen. Like, I think things happen for a reason, and he was supposed to have. Nobody was supposed to die that day. And I'm glad that everybody's up on their shit, because if we were all oblivious, people didn't answer the phone calls, they didn't take that serious. If he had a shorter route to get to the airport, you know what I'm saying? So they probably alerted him maybe 30 minutes ago prior to him getting there. And he just kind of just got out his car and went right in there. And they don't know if he has a gun on him or not, but get him, tie him down, because this is a safety threat. We need to stop doing this. We need to understand this and watch your back, keep your back on a pivot. Definitely when you're with your family, don't just turn your back, have your family go anywhere. Like, be suspicious of people when you're around people. That's all I'm saying. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, but not least, make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Peace.